ethical leadership and social responsibility. A proud member of the Xavier Association of Management Institutes, XAMI, XBS has recently achieved a significant milestone with its MBA program being accredited by the National Board of Accreditation (NBA). Last year in 2024, we have expanded our academic offerings with the launch of the Executive MBA program for the working professionals. This week, we were delighted to welcome the 8th batch 25-27 for our flagship MBA program. As a part of their 2-week induction program, we are proud to host Strat X, the annual business summit, a platform designed to immerse our students in real-world business challenges through insights from industry leaders, strategic discussions, and competitive events. Today's summit includes thought-provoking panel discussions featuring industry leaders and emerging entrepreneurs, followed by engaging quiz and debate competitions exclusively for our students, providing them a platform to learn, compete, and grow. To formally mark the beginning of this auspicious day, may I request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp. May I request Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj S.J., Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. Xavier Jairaj, Registrar, Shri P.M. Prasad, Chairman and Managing Director, Coal India Limited, Dr. Shitanshu Thakur, Dean, Xavier Business School, and Mr. Vinay Rai, Program Officer and the convener of Strat X, to kindly come forward for the lighting of the lamp ceremony. Thank you so much. May I now request our dignitaries to kindly come up and take their seat on the stage. May I request Father Vice Chancellor, Father Registrar, our Chief Guest, and Dean Sir to kindly come up on the stage. Thank you, dignitaries. May I now request our Reverend Father Vice Chancellor to kindly felicitate our Chief Guest, Shri P.A. Prasad, Chairman and Managing Director, Coal India Limited, with a token of our respect and gratitude. Thank you, Father. It is now my honor to invite Professor Dr. Shitanshu Thakur, Dean of Xavier Business School, to kindly come and deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Good morning, respected Father Vice Chancellor, respected Father Registrar, respected Chief Guest, other dignitaries, other guests, my faculty colleagues, deans of other schools and departments, and my dear students. It is with immense pride and pleasure that I welcome you all to Business Summit 2025, hosted by Xavier Business School of St. Xavier's University, Kolkata. This edition of our annual summit, Strat X, the Strategic Mind Forum, is more than just a gathering. It is a platform of dialogue, vision, and purposeful exchange between leaders of today and the change makers of tomorrow. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Sri P.M. Prashant, Chairman and Managing Director of Coal India Limited. Sir, your contributions to the energy and infrastructure sectors of India and your leadership in public enterprise governance serve as a model for all of us. We thank you for gracing this occasion. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed panelists and guests representing a stellar lineup from both the public and private sector, leaders, CEOs from GRSE, Mamandori, Strachi Group, Eveready Industries, RISE and Chittagong Rail Systems. Their presence here today will be a strong testament to the value of collaboration between industry and academia. We are equally excited to hear from the spirited young founders of Dot & Key, Drivers for Me, Marga, Eurostraw, Jewel Box India and Blue Tea in the session titled Brick by Brick, the Founders' Hustle. Their stories of vision, resilience and innovation will no doubt inspire our students and faculty alike. This year's theme, Vision 2047, the future of business, Amrit, Kaal, holds particular significance. As India approaches its centenary of independence, we are in the midst of an era of transformation. With India now standing as the fourth largest economy in the world, our global standing is rapidly evolving, powered by a thriving digital ecosystem and a robust startup culture and a focused national mission like Digital India, Make in India and Startup India. At the same time, the emergence of Industry 5.0 reminds us that technological advancement must remain human-centric. The future of business will not just be about automation or efficiency, but about inclusive, sustainable and ethical growth. Strategic thinking must now integrate purpose with performance and innovation with responsibility. Through this summit, we aim to foster exactly that mindset. Today's panels, other discussions and student competitions, including quizzes and debates, are designed not just to inform, but to provoke thought, dialogue and reflection. At Xavier Business School, we are proud to stand at the intersection of tradition and transformation, guided by the university's motto, Nihil Ultra or Nothing Beyond, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj S.J. We believe in preparing our students not just for careers, but for responsible leadership in rapidly changing world. I thank all our guests, partners, organizers, sponsors, faculty, officers, staff, and especially our student volunteers for making this event possible. And to our audience, faculty, industry leaders, guests, and dear students, I encourage you to listen, engage, and be inspired. May this day be filled with insights, connections, and seeds of future collaborations. I wish you all a meaningful and enriching summit ahead. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm words of welcome. May I now request Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj, Vice Chancellor, St. Xavier's University, Kolkata, to kindly come forward and address the gathering.
Thank you. Sri P.M. Prashad, our chief guest for this function this morning, for the registrar, Dean of XBS, the deans of various faculties here, controller of examinations, heads of the departments, distinguished guests and dignitaries, and my dear students. I want to join all of you this morning in extending a very warm welcome to our chief guest, Sri P.M. Prasad, Chairman and Managing Director, Coal India Limited, to St. Xavier's University, as well as to this Business Summit 2025. Sir, most welcome. Your presence, in fact, sir, is a blessing to us, and of course, a great encouragement to all our business students, especially the ones who have just joined Xavier Business School a few days ago. I also want to once again welcome all of you to this function. This Business Summit is being organized by Xavier Business School, both faculty members as well as students, under the leadership of course, your Dean, as well as the professors in charge, that you have all joined together to organize this Business Summit, Strat Xavier's 2025. And I'm sure you have begun very strategically, and you have located this program within your induction program. And I'm sure, starting from Sri P.M. Prasad, you have galaxy of speakers from different industries, industrial leaders who will be addressing you. As the annual strategic platform of Xavier Business School, this Business Summit fosters dialogue between academia, industry and public leadership on business innovation, policy and strategy. Today is the age where we want the academia and industry to come on a common platform. If both have to survive, if both have to develop, flourish for the sake of our country or for the sake of holistic development, both have to come together and work together hand in hand. The theme of this year's summit, the Strategic Mind Forum, and the central panel discussion on Vision 2040. Of course, the Vision 2040 points to Vikshit Bharat 2040. By 2040, we want a developed India. Amrit, Kaal, the future of business. I'm happy to share that in today's summit, the panel comprises senior leadership from public sector units, private enterprises, including Coal India, Swachh Groups, Eveready Industries, and Titagarh Road Systems, who will share their insights on business transformation, sustainability, and leadership. The participation of young entrepreneurs in the second panel discussion, titled Brick by Brick, the Founder's Hustle, will reflect on their journeys, challenges, and entrepreneurial mindset needed to build scalable and sustainable ventures in our country. The inclusion of interactive student competitions, business stimulations, quiz debates that bring energy and participation and application of managerial thinking among you. The mission of Xavier's is creating socially responsible leaders, emphasizing our motto, nihil ultra, nothing beyond, in the spirit of marches, greater and greater and greater, and the commitment to academic excellence, ethical leadership, value promotion, and nation building. This Business Summit 2025 will be a platform of inspiration, learning, and relationship building and that the exchange of ideas will ignite purposeful leadership among the students. And I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Dean, the faculty members, the officers, and the student community for successfully organizing this Business Summit 2025. And I'm sure during this day, with the interaction with leaders from outside, from the industrial world, that there would be a lot of ideas promoted, a lot of insight, of course, seen, that would definitely make us all think and reflect. God bless our efforts. Thank you very much. Nihil Ultra.
Thank you, Father. Now the moment we all have been waiting for. We are privileged to have with us today a distinguished business leader whose vision and experience continue to shape the corporate landscape of our country. Shri P.M. Prasad is the Chairman and Managing Director of Coal India Limited, the largest coal producing company in the world. With an illustrious career spanning over 3 decades in the mining sector, he brings deep industry knowledge, strong operational acumen, and visionary leadership to the Indian energy landscape. An alumnus of the Indian School of Mines, IIT Dhanbad, Shri Prasad holds a degree in mining engineering and began his career with Coal India Limited in its subsidiary, Central Coalfields Limited. Over the years, he has held several key positions across various subsidiaries of CIL, including as a CMD of BCCL and the Director Technical at the Western Coalfields Limited. Under his leadership, Coal India has focused on modernization, safety, sustainable mining practices, and meeting the growing energy needs of the nation. He has played a pivotal role in streamlining operations, adopting new technologies, and driving the policy level changes in the India's coal sector. Respected for his strategic vision and people-centric approach, Shri Prasad continues to shape the future of India's energy security and mining innovation. May I now invite our chief guest, Shri P.M. Prasad, Chairman and Managing Director, Coal India Limited, to deliver his keynote address for this year's Business Summit. Sir.
Good morning and namaskar to one and all. Especially I must thank the Vice Chancellor of the University, Father Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj sir, who has invited me to be present among us you in this year's Business Summit. So I am very much thankful, though I have passed over this institute many times. At least 5-6 times I came in this road, but I have a chance to visit only for the first time. And I heard St. Xavier University from so many years. In fact, my son has also applied for this. He was trying to fill 6 years back. He just passed out from XIM University, Bhubaneswar, BBLLB. At that time also he has brought this prospectus. So I was viewing at that time in Dhanbad. It will be nearer to Dhanbad, but he has preferred Bhubaneswar and he wrote that 10%. He has recently graduated from XIM University, BBLLB, joined under Supreme Court advocate. So I am thankful to you in inviting me. The Registrar of the University, Dr. Xavier sir, and Dean of the University, Dr. Sudangu Kato, Professor and Dean, Xavier Business School, all the deans, HODs, faculty members, non-teaching, students, dear students. So I am very much happy to be among us you for this year's Business Summit. As you all know, world is changing very rapidly. The situation is changing, especially COVID we have seen. COVID is an ideal case for management, case study. So So many developed nations, they boast their health structure, they boast their infra, they boast of their developed status. But during COVID, they all were taught along with us. When a thing happens, all of a sudden, which we are not prepared. So it shakens even the developed nation also. Even in US, even in Western nations, they are also could not handle COVID management. Where India, having 1.4 billion under our dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister, we have shown to the world in crisis we can raise the occasion, and we have done exceedingly well. 1.4 billion, there may be slums in Bombay, slums in different, there may be everyday paper reports. If this contagious disease goes, it can create havoc. But the management of our country, Honorable PM's vision and the control they have done in 2020, March 23rd, I remember, first they have asked us to on and off labs, lapping, and there they have controlled. Second wave especially in 21 April, May. Had there been another 4-5 months, it will be a real loss to the nation. But somehow we could control Covishield, vaccination. This is a great management lesson for one and all. You can see there are n number of models in the world. This Ola Uber, the owner does not have a single car. Ola Uber has come. And Oyo rooms, the owner does not have a single hotel, having 30 rooms. That Oyo rooms have come. Swiggy, as such, there is no kitchen for it. So they have managed through AI and artificial intelligence. The world models are different. Previously, 40 years back, Park Street, our hotels are fixed. We are fixed. We used to go, we can change the hotels. Now with Swiggy, you can order anything. The Swiggy owner doesn't have any kitchen. He can get anything from us from anywhere in the city. So models are changing. So we have to prepare. So as it applies to Coal India also. Coal India, coal, you can see in English movies. There will be if you see Western movies, a car with a small chimney, 200 years back. It is running, burning with coal. From there, now world looks coal as a dirty coal because the climate is changing very fast. There is a catastrophe. Sometimes cloud bursts are taking place. In one single town, 400 mm in 10 hours, 8 hours. So we are not equipped with the drainage systems. We are not equipped to manage the things. So global temperatures are rising. You can see the World Environment Summits, COP 21 to 26, even latest. We are going for a pledge. We have to see that by 2100, this end of this century, our pre-industrial level temperatures should be hardly 1.5 degrees, should not be more. But already it is, every year we are saying this town is becoming warmer and warmer. So we are unable to cope up. At the same time, global wars are also taking place, whether it is Russia, Ukraine, or recent the war in the Gulf, different. Something or other is happening, and it is a changing situation day by day. In coal, we have also to go for this business diversification. Coal, our Honorable Prime Minister has told by 2070, in a phased down manner, we have to cut down. And anything from coal to chemicals, which produces less emissions, we can go for that. But not definitely for coal in thermal usage. Presently, if you see, out of 230 gigawatts installed capacity of thermal and our target of non-fossil, maybe renewable, by our 2030, our country's target is 500 gigawatts. Already we are midway, we are almost 300 gigawatts already installed. But the utilization factor, CUF, capacity utilization factor from the renewables, right now it is less. We have to have this battery storage. Of course, worldwide, in bigger cities like California and other cities of USA, they are running even with battery storage, entire city. So models are changing. We have also been changing. If I don't adopt changes fastly, we may vanish. Like product business of product. business of Nokia. They vanished. Not that their management gurus in the boardroom are weak. They have a resistance to change. So we have to change it fast. AML, you can see 40 years back we were in a line to apply for the railway reservation. We have seen with ourselves now the railway reservations are any by a click you are getting. From any part of India, world, even from Australia you are booking our airways or even our train services, Vande Bharat. So faster changes are taking place along with management. My small suggestion to our young friends, AML applications, computers and awareness. You have to be fit and fit. Our days are almost going away. So I am reaching 60, but we didn't have that much automation or faster things to change. First 20, 30 years of service is little bit now, but now with the fast changing technologies, plus moreover, you have to go through some literature. Everything is available on net, so by Google, everything is available. Every day you should have a habit of at least 20-30 minutes seeing some headlines or whatever. Better not to read white papers, read yellow papers, maybe Business Standard, Academic Times. Yellow papers will be better. Not that I am a critic of white papers. Then looting, other things, other busy things will be done. So if you see Academic Times, Business Standard or anything useful for businessmen and students, that will be a great help. And I am very sure with the competent gurus here, a great father figure is there. The discipline set from this institute, whoever passing through this institute will definitely bring laurels to your, not only to your family, to the institute and to the society and to your contribution. I don't have any doubts. I'm just talking to father. My son has educated, even my mother, before 1947, she was in hostel, St. Teresa's English Medium School in Eluru, West Godavari district. 1946-47, and with the radio, sisters were there, fathers were here. So in the radio, the Jawaharlal Nehru speech in midnight, that were administered to them. My elder brother also served in missionary hospital, he is a gynecologist. Last year he passed away. So we have a relation, and the discipline is, I did not say or mention. So any student who is passing through, only just keep the basics. You should prepare for the changes. This is only mantra, and you always remember your gurus. You have your confidence. You are going to conquer the world. At least as father has said and Dean sir has told, 2047, our economy is at $4 trillion level now. Though we boast ours is the fourth position, but nothing to boast like that, because one way it is fourth in the world, other way we are having 1.4 billion people. So 1.4 billion people, this is not a magic. So our aim by 2030 it will be $7 trillion economy, and by 2047 our expectation is between anything $23-24 trillion to 28. So it is not, but with this population, even that much may not be sufficient. For a developed nation, or we are aspiring, every last mile connectivity, last village people, if the roads are there, if the infrastructure is there, if the health and other things. So there is business everywhere. It is not only business in big towns. You can see ITC, the model. So my hometown is just nearby one ITC, ITD factory. It is just next door. Recently I met ITC chairman. He was asking me, have you visited our, there is a beach in our hometown, 5 kilometers from our home. Have you visited our guest house? I told sir, my father was principal of a degree college. As a principal son, I used to go to the guest house. Later, as my elder brother is a gynecologist, so many beach people, including fishermen, are his patients, his patients. So we used to go. ITC now they claim they also sell tobacco. They are not. One of the things is tobacco. Say 80,000 crores annual their net revenues. Hardly 27,000 crores is coming from tobacco. 53,000 is from other than tobacco. So they were diversified last 25 years to such an extent, fast consumer goods, hotels, everywhere there. So it is our time also from coal, we have also to shift. We have just started solar 2 years back, 2.5 years back, 3 years, we are only 250 megawatt approaching. To become a net zero company, we have to be 3000 megawatts, and we are aiming to get up to 10,000 megawatts and coal to one thermal plant, coal to gasification. China is a great model, though we don't treat it as a super friendly country, but they are doing, their discipline is very good. So you have to learn, even if my enemy is there, anybody, if he is having one good quality, I should try to appreciate that. This is your first step, first ladder of success. No matter, he is enemy for other things, but their discipline, their 8-hour work productivity. In my company, we are having only 5-hour work productivity in department workers. But contractor workers, it is 7 hours. So in our only, department workers get good wages, but contractor worker, even it is less. Their work output is more. I have not hesitate to mention here. So there, the discipline is there. If they don't work, they will be sacked. In PSUs, in central government, we are not like that. Nowadays, Honorable Prime Minister is telling you should give more output, you should love your work, and you should also do 7 hours, 8 hours. Secondly, with our nation, a great advantage is the demographic age. It is 29 is the average age. The students, maybe passed out students are 5 years batches. If you see China, it is 39. If you see Japan, it is 49. 49 versus 39 versus 29. So we are having another 20 years compared to Japan. Though we are little in applications, in other things, technology, we are little late, but that does not stop us. The demographic age is with us. So there are ample number of opportunities is there. I forgot to mention the university's vision statement, which impressed me immensely, to promote a society based on love, freedom, liberty, justice, equality and fraternity. It is truly a noble vision. Even great philosophers like Socrates and at that time Aristotle, during that time one word, one sentence I remember, "Give me an army made of lovers, I can conquer the whole world." Why? Because of the motivation between them. It is not that friendly countries, you does not, you can see the Gandhian principles. We don't use any weapons. Ahimsa, truth and other things. With that also you can conquer the whole world. And other things I want to share a few thoughts for today's future of business and the policies set into motion by our Honorable Prime Minister. His vision for 2047 when we become 100th year. It is basically to transform the country into a hub of innovation, sustainable growth and inclusivity. You can see these latest unicorns are rising. Even startups, initially 10, 15, 20 years back, it may be in hundreds, thousands, now it is in lakhs. Unicorns, now it is touching to thousands. So faster transformation of startups, unicorns, business models are revolutionizing. And India is in a strong growth trajectory with its share of global GDP rising from 1.9% in 2008. Now it is 3.4%. Our aim is to, by 2040, our GDP share in the world 8 to 10%. So that means we are gradually moving from, so that there is a lot of opportunities are there. One McKinsey report says India is drawing attention as a global business hub with a strong talent base, a large pool of consumers, and continuously improving infrastructure. The country offers many opportunities for multinational companies for the next decade. It simply means the conditions are conducive for high growth of business by 2047. The country's government has a strong pro-business policies which aid new business ventures. Last 11 years you can see there is a strong administration. So any country to prosper, next 20, 30 years if it is in good hands, the country can prosper. If the party which is dominant and there can be more chances. We went to Argentina, our business teams, to acquire lithium assets, but the government is not stable. Every 1-2 years there is some problem, even ministers are behind bars. If we want to invest, we have to see it. Unless the government is strong, we cannot just go like and do. So there is a stable government with a strong leadership is also must for the business environment worldwide. There is national manufacturing mission is there to improve the ease and expense of doing business, workforce development, technology availability. Even subsidies are being offered for specific industries such as capital expenditure for semiconductor companies. It is being subsidized. And Make in India initiatives, Atmanirbhar Bharat, there are so many things. We are nowadays for Make in India initiatives, any company which is making in India, government is giving with so much of flexible things so that they can develop. Also, 21 to 23, we have seen that 984 international companies are registered to operate in India. So, international companies are also coming, maybe with IT, for automobile, electronics, pharmaceuticals, defense and energy sectors have been identified as strategic growth sectors. National policy on electronics, steel. Now, with the vision to make 2047 Atmanirbhar Bharat, in each and every sector, we are having a goal plan, and according to the goal set, we are working on it. In goal, there is a mission is there by 2047. Similarly, steel, national steel mission by 2030. Right now, our steel output is 140 million ton. By 2030, it will be 300 million ton. With the huge infrastructure to come into our country, with 1.4 billion needs. Even if you want to do away with thermal coal, you cannot do it. Because solar cannot come over it. It needs a larger setup, larger lands in place, even critical minerals. We are now the country is aiming to explore more places. There are so many places which is unexplored, Leh Ladakh region, zero exploration. We are far behind even in exploration. Countries like China went to Africa, that last 30 years, they have acquired so many critical minerals, assets, 30 years back. So they are thinking 30 years ahead. But the atmosphere at present, during the last 10 years, pre-COVID and now, it is really encouraging even our friends who settled in the US 30 years back, when they come here now for their holidays, even they are feeling, yes, now Hyderabad, Mumbai, Delhi, even Newtown, they are neck to neck. These cities are offering equally than their cities. You see the new airports, whether it is Mumbai, Delhi, Hyderabad, of course Kolkata also I am expecting, this is 100th year of the airport. It is nowadays is under renovation mode. So I expect their airports we have seen, they are like, because they are constructed 50 years back, 60 years back. So we have come with good facilities. For the Terminal 1 you can see, it can beat world top 10. So we are having, and I think with your dedication and determination in the coming days, we can excel as a team in the country. Similarly, India's battery energy storage system for the solar to operate is also experiencing rapid growth. It is expected to reach 66 gigawatt by 2032. India's coal sector is now open for commercial mining, commercial sale. Previously, our monopoly is there, 10 years back. We were 100% and hardly Tata's and Singareni. Now, with the last 10 years, with the sectoral reforms, we are out of last year 1050 million, 1 billion ton we have crossed country as a whole. We are 780, but 270 has come for others. Commercial mining, Singareni, Tata's, NTPC and all, even WPDCL, the state where I am here. WPDCL is doing 18 million plus. Their internal, they are meeting their targets. They have started mines in Pakur, Gangaram Chek, and they are doing well. So when the reforms take place, so no one has stopped us 50 years back also, but countries have different priorities at a different level. Initially, maybe stabilization of food security, IITs, teaching, culture. Of late we are coming, and the next 3-4 decades, I think world will look to India. Despite the growth of renewable energy resources, coal continues to lead the country's energy march. In the words of Honorable Prime Minister, India approaches its centenary of independence in 20. Our vision is to develop a future that is prosperous, self-reliant, inclusive, and globally respected. Nowadays, when our Honorable PM is going, the world also looks to him, and he has become one of the center states. This is good for the youngsters, especially where you have to be here for at least the next 7 decades to touch plus 90 years, and with the growing health and expectancy rates are also high. India's vision for 2047 is not just a destination but an ongoing journey in itself for building a strong, developed and inclusive Bharat. So these are some of the things which have come to me, and I am pretty sure with the growing demands of the nation, you will all be doing extremely well. Once you move from this campus, always remember your gurus and your institute, your parents and your society. And previously people are going out brain drain 50 years back. Now it is not like that. Just passing out, we are not catching the flights. We are having ample opportunity. Just believe in yourself, value from this institute, and you are going to excel in the years to come. And I am pretty sure, and I thank once again Father and Dean Sir and Sir for giving an opportunity to be present amongst you and to share a few thoughts. I have not come to here to preach because business professors teaches better than me. So there is no need for our youngsters to learn from me. But for confidence sake, you believe in yourself. And the world is looking for India, especially after COVID, I can say. COVID, even best of the developed nations were just showing where we have made our this thing. Even our industries, where I have told we are only given 5 hours productivity per day. But in COVID, I must salute my workers. 24/7, not even a single day one mind stopped. COVID, our workers have also rose to the occasion. So we are having a resilience attitude in our country. Only some driving force used to be there. Now the atmosphere is very somber. The driving force is there in the country. Opportunities are there. And with your self-confidence, I think you are going to make merry in the future years. I once again thank the management of the institute who have called me. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable insights on the future of business. Your perspective has not only enlightened us but also sparked new ideas and aspirations among the young minds present here. As we have come towards the end of this inaugural program, may I now invite Mr. Vinay Rai, Program Officer, Xavier Business School and the convener of Strat X, to kindly come forward and deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected Father, our esteemed Chief Guest, Sri P.M. Prasad, Father Registrar, Dean Sir, distinguished guest, and my deputy members. It is indeed my proud privilege as the convener of Strat X, the Business Summit, to deliver the vote of thanks on this very special occasion. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to Reverend Dr. John Felix Raj, S.J., our Honorable Vice Chancellor, on this, whose constant guidance, visionary leadership, and unwavering support have always inspired us to raise the bar and dream bigger. Thank you, Father, for being our beacon of encouragement in all that we do. A heartfelt thank to our Registrar, Reverend Dr. Xavier Jairaj, S.J., for his valuable insights and administrative support, always available to guide us through every important step of this journey. I would like to place on record my sincere appreciation for Professor Dr. Sitanshu Khatwa, the Dean of Xavier Business School, who has truly been the main architect and guiding force behind this summit. His clarity of vision, eye for detail, and endless support made Strat X possible in his true spirit. A very special thanks to our chief guest, Sri P.M. Prasad, Chairman and Managing Director, Coal India Limited, for gracing us with his esteemed presence and setting the tone for this business summit. With his inspiring words, Sir, your presence has added immense value and made this inaugural session truly memorable. To our distinguished guests, respected faculty members and dear students, thank you for being such a warm and enthusiastic audience. Your presence adds energy and meaning to every event we organize. My sincere thanks to the Campus Minister's Office for their wonderful cooperation and to the IT Office for the seamless technical support in ensuring today's event runs smoothly. I'd also like to extend my thankfulness to Mr. Priyankur Bose and Mr. Ajitesh Prasad for providing their support throughout the execution of this event. And last but not the least, a big shout out to all our dedicated student volunteers who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this summit a grand success. Your commitment and energy are truly commendable. With that, I once again thank each and every one of you for being a part of this inauguration of Strat X, the Business Summit. We look forward to an engaging and inspiring day ahead. Thank you and Nihil Ultra.
Thank you so much, Vinay. Now that brings us to the end of this inaugural ceremony of Strat X 2025. May I request everyone to kindly rise as the dignitaries leave the hall.